Hello and welcome to Straight from Cloverfield, episode 25. I'm your host Ralph. Today's topic is bought and paid for healthcare. Healthcare should not be bought and paid for. We should take care of ourselves and each other. The indigenous take care of the elderly. They don't send them away to be abused in the state. The state is terrible, and I feel my heart goes out to those that don't have family, because nursing homes are a terrible place to be. Especially during the lockdown, it was terrible. People should have had a right to be with somebody. Nobody should have to depart from the planet by themselves. They should have loved ones around. And there should be some kind of volunteer to be with those who do not have loved ones. Some people don't have family at all. And it's terrible. And bought and paid for is not genuine care. A lot of people get neglected and have to suffer. And nobody should have to suffer like that. And the good workers, that's wonderful to have good workers because they really do care. But the whole system that everybody's sucked into, the bought and paid for false monetary system, which money is illusion. It's people with disabilities and health problems and the elderly are suffering. And it should not be this way. They got medication that's way overpriced. They got like robotic arms and stuff that can help people that can't move. And they outrageous prices. Something like that should be given to somebody that needs it. Nobody should be making money off of that stuff. The wheelchairs, the power chairs of thousands of dollars. People can't afford it. You gotta fight with the insurance company to get it. Meanwhile, they really need it. And they end up with pressure stores because they have to wait for things that they shouldn't have to when they need it. Especially people with ALS, they rapidly decline. So they need what they need. They don't have time for people to be fighting about their insurance company trying to save money. People waiting and waiting. And they're struggling, they're suffering, and in pain, at risk for bed sores. And it's not right. We need genuine caregivers. We should take care of each other. That's what we do. Because taking care of somebody, when you need taking care of, you would hope that somebody would be there for you. We should take care of each other. Take care of disabled and elderly people. Treat them and give them the respect that they deserve. They struggle every day just to do the simple things that many take for granted. The insurance doesn't like to pay for a hospital stay and an aid at home. So what's this person supposed to do? Luckily, in this complex, we have good neighbors that help one another. And nobody suffers here because we make sure that we look out for each other. That's terrible. It's terrible that insurance doesn't want to pay for a hospital stay and an aid when they get home. What they're supposed to do when they get home. Nobody wants to stay in the hospital longer than they have to. Nobody enjoys a hospital stay. And then the person got to worry about not having nobody to help them when they get home. It's terrible. It's an atrocity. It should not be this way. Healthcare should not be bought and paid for. Healthcare is not a business. It's people's lives and livelihoods. And it's the people that have it hard enough that have to suffer with the health system the way that it is. It's wrong. It's terrible, and it needs to be dismantled. Circle of care. We take care of each other through the lives. A child returns to be taken care of by the parent, then the child take care of the parent, and then the parents take care of the child again. It's a cycle of care. Circle of care. You know, to be like, oh, that's not my problem. Well, you know what? It is your problem. Because to make somebody suffer is to make yourself suffer, because we all one. We are one another. It's an extension of you. It's terrible. It's really terrible. And then they push medication just to make money, and then you don't even know. And who even knows that you're getting scanned and stuff? But somebody tell you have a diagnosis and tell you what to expect, so then you end up developing those symptoms because you believed it. You never know if it's like word magic, because when money is involved, you don't know. You don't know. It's horrible. It's terrible. And plus, I know there's real issues, of course. I'm not saying that there's not real issues. But with certain things, you wonder if you develop it because you think that's what's going to happen, because they told you that. Believe and receive. It can work that way. But you know what? It can work a good way too, because if you put more positive reinforcement inside of you and aspire to have goals and eat better and make sure that you're not buying nothing with funky ingredients in it that don't belong there. We don't want Monsanto's food products or food with quotes around it. Eat better. Think more positive. Focus on the positive. Compliment somebody. Help somebody, because that makes you healthy. You take care of somebody, then you're going to get healthy. You take care of somebody that makes you feel good and that helps your body can heal yourself. You can heal yourself. It's all about the choices you make. Don't just go by like the satanic system of service to self. No, we are all family here. We service to others and help others. And what we try to do here is try to promote culture of giving. We make people stuff. And if some people want to pay for it, we say no. Because we want to encourage that system of giving with each other and helping each other, genuinely help. Because that's what we're supposed to do. Human suffering holds humanity back from reaching the higher purpose that it came to reach on earth. And in the higher purpose, we live for one another. Living for one another. That's what we do. That is what helps us to heal. So, ditch your ego, get out of service to self, and see what you can do to help make it better for somebody else. And in turn, good things will come to you. Because that's how the law of attraction works. So, the bottom line is, healthcare should not be bought and paid for because they're human beings. It's terrible. The respiratory machines, they just like swap out the parts and they give somebody a machine, which is terrible because that is very unsanitary. I thought they was all about being over careful with the sensitivity and stuff. We went in the hospital and they had us wear these gowns and gloves and throw it away each time and create more waste. And yet they want to give somebody a machine that they breathing in and taking in to their insides. It should be a brand new sterilized machine, but no, they won't do that. Thanks, Phillips. Yeah, Phillips. They own all that stuff. Put their name on it. All those fancy machines and echocardiograms and scans, and they rip people off and they overprice them just because you use a MRI machine. That should be for everybody. Everybody should be able to use it. Nobody should be charged astronomical BS amounts. Money is illusion, but as long as the majority believes in it, that's what's going to be. People are going to come together and say, hell no, no more, no more. We're going to give, we're going to take care of each other, and we don't need no bureaucrats telling us what to do or making laws that they don't have a right to be making anyway, because the only law that there is natural law. And that's doing no harm. Taking care of one another. The bees helped each other. learn from the bees how they work together and not destroying the planet. You know, if you put that pesticides and everything, the bees are going to die, and then humans are next. So, remember, and they put all these chemicals in food to make people sick so they can make money off of them. They want you to eat these carcinogenic foods like caramel color and drinking sodas and stuff. That's terrible. It's addicting and people get addicted to it. And the worst thing is that children are being fed this stuff and it's cheaper. It's cheaper. It's expensive to eat healthy, and that should not be. Earth provides for free. Whole foods should be free for everybody. Only by the hands of the greedy does Earth require fee. And unhealthy food causes health problems. So they're making money off of that. Even the hospital has junk food. That's really, really unfortunate. How do they expect people to get better? This is the thing. The dark people don't want people to get better. They just want them to get sick and make as much money off them as they can and die. But we're not going to do that. We'll make better food choices, smarter food choices, educate one another, check your foods, explain to others, hey, this is bad for you. You watch out for this, and this. Share with each other. And we're going to do better together and get the hell. And they can have the world. We are the earth. The world is not the earth. The world is their world bullshit and stuff like that. The world is a tainted word. It is not the earth. The earth wants nothing to do with the world, and neither do I. So, just that, and again, bottom line is no more bought paid for health care. Should never be a business. That's criminal. It's criminal what they do to people, make them wait, fight them on what they need, take away keep them from getting the medications they need. These are crimes against humanity, and they should not be. Everybody on the planet should have access to what they need for their condition, without barriers and red tape. And everybody got to step up and speak out about this. Let people know about it, because as long as these people are suffering like this, that holds Earth back for the ascension. So, take care of others when you can. And don't be manipulated. Don't let anybody tell you how it is. And we are here to protect the meek, because they inspire us to rise above our problems. The majority of individual problems are minuscule compared to the meek and what they suffer every day. Every day is a struggle. A lot of times they don't get visits from the family, and it's hurtful. That's why here we are a tight-knit community that takes care of each other and make each other the day with a joke or a gift or a great conversation. That's it. That's what we're trying to do here at the Cloverfield. Through higher order thinking, we share greatness with each other. Because we're not service to self, we're service to not only we're service to improving ourselves and working on ourselves and helping others. That's what we're here to do on this earth. The School of Earth is here to teach us when we go out into nature and receive whatever. Just let your mind, quiet your mind. Allow it to receive all that you need to know. and together we will bring the world down and bring the earth up. Because that's why we're here. In the earth we trust. In the earth we're going to create healthcare will not be bought and paid for. We will rise with our brothers and sisters and create better ways. So I thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.